Tax break number 3. This one's for developers. How many developers in the room who do stuff and convert from commercial to resi? This one you're going to love. So basically, the ingredients are: you need an out-of-the-box thinking developer. You need a good planning consultant and architect, because we can't do all of these steps for you. It's not our expertise. And you need to know about your site. So I'm going to tell you a very quick story. A client of ours bought 20,000 square feet of unused office space from Bromley Council. 2 buildings right on the edge of the Bromley Council central development. It's very, very nice buildings in the sense that you could see this becoming really attractive flats, but it hadn't been used by the council for 10 years. So this was a liability for the council, so they sold it. The landlord, the owner, now knew that he was quite comfortably going to get planning to make this into flats. But what he said to us is, I want you to come in and be in our space, work with us for at least 6 months. So that kind of got us confused, which is like, well, hold on, landlords normally don't like working with us in the first place because they're feeling as though they've got costs. And they normally want flexibility of 1 month's notice. So like, why are you guaranteeing 6 months? And he basically said to us, his planning consultant, name's in the bottom right, have a chat with him. Again, you'll find him on our videos. Basically said, if we can use this space for at least 6 months in the 3 years, in the case of Bromley, sometimes it's 2 years, in the 3 years leading up to demolition, I'll roughly say it's demolition, but it's kind of where you put the first spade in the ground kind of thing, then the building is no longer regarded as a new building. And CIL is Community Infrastructure Levy, which is, in essence, a contribution for adding pressure to the sewage system and the doctor's surgeries and this, that, and the other. So if a building is not new, the council doesn't charge CIL on it because it's being used. It's an active space. And the definition of an active space is, has it been used for 6 months in the last 3 years? If so, you are in essence exempt from CIL. It's a long story. You need a good planning consultant to make that happen. But it worked. Everyone was happy with it, even Bromley Council, because it made the difference between making this a viable project or an unviable project. And now that site is being converted into 72 flats. So it worked out to be 750 grand's worth of CIL, 10 grand a flat. And as I say, that project wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for all of these parties coming together to work. You could go out to a commercial tenant and say, can you come into this slightly, well, not slightly, really rundown building for 6 months? But you've got to leave again. It's like, well, most commercial tenants won't want to do that. 6 months is too short. And the cost of setting that whole thing up again to a fancy standard just wasn't going to work. And Bromley Council's happy with it. Basically, there's more flats, less pressure on housing. So this is seriously important. It's 10 to 20 times more valuable than rate savings. So developers, look out for this. Again, it's not a natural conversation that your planning consultant has. If you ask them, can you work out the numbers for me, they'll just do it. They won't say, can we legitimately reduce this one and work with the council to make this project viable or not? Again, it's something you need to talk to your planning consultants about, but we'll happily support you in that journey.